Once again, a very good morning to all our viewers on FanCode and the official YouTube channel of ACC. We are here for another day of the ACC Men's T20I Challenger Cup 2024, coming to you live from the TCJ Cricket Ground, Bangkok. Match number 7 for the tournament. Match number 1 for the day is between Singapore and Maldives. And of course, it will be great fun to watch these two teams fight it out. It was great fun when the two captains were at the toss alongside Babashish. Let's take a look what happened.
Right on the surface of it, looks hard, and this should be a good track to bat on. We'll figure out what it is. Though Singapore take on Maldives in a very important fixture, opening fixture for them. On the extreme left is the match official. He's handed the coin out already to the Singapore captain. Give it a flip. Heads is the call. Tails it is. It's up to Singapore again. Arif, what do you prefer?
We'll have a bat first.
Any particular reason? Looks good though.
Yeah, good hard surface. I think the weather's good as well. Sun's out, so good to put a score on the table and let our bowlers do the job.
Right, good luck to you, good luck to both of you, of course. Right, and that's the news from the center on a surface that looks great to bat on. Singapore have won the toss, they'll be batting first.
So Aritra Datta, the captain of Singapore, winning the toss, electing to bat first once again. The team flipping the coin, winning the toss. The Maldives will have a job on their hands to try and restrict Singapore to as small a total as possible. New pitch in use today. And those are the lineups. For Singapore, Aritra Datta, Amartya Gnan Kaul, Ishan Paul Soni, Sachin Banamali, Harsh Bharadwaj, Rahul Sharma, Aman Desai, Surendran Chandra Mohan, Rohan Rangarajan, Ramesh Kalimuttu and Avi Dikshit. For Maldives, Adam Nasif, Umar, Yusuf Azian, Farihat, Ismail Nazwan Badiu, Ismail Ali, Muhammad Azam, Ibrahim Shauf Hassan, the captain Hassan Haziq Rashid, also the wicketkeeper Ibrahim Rizan, Hassan Ibrahim, Adnan Markikar and Kaushal Rodrigo. So it's the captain Datta and Rohan, the two men who are out to open. Aritra Datta and Rohan Rangarajan. Aritra Datta will be taking strike. And Hassan has the ball in his hands. Hassan Ibrahim. So Rohan taking a look at the pitch, wanting to figure out how good is it going to be, how true is the bounce going to be. And alongside me in the comm box is somebody who's managed to take a close look at the pitch. Good morning, Babashish. How did the wicket look like?
Straight away, Nishant, if you just look at the color of it, it is on the darker side right now compared to the surfaces next to it, which tells you there is a little bit of moisture still out there. It felt cold, the top surface of this wicket. Aritra Datta, as you mentioned, skipper, won the toss, wanted to bat first. Here he is taking first strike, and because of that dampness, I expect the ball not to carry a lot to begin with. Rohan Rangarajan, his partner, at the non-striker's end. What it will also do, it'll just stop on these two batters to begin with. Hassan Ibrahim, right arm medium fast, gets the new ball from the commentary box end, and we will see some swing for sure because it's overcast. There's a gentle breeze out there, nothing extreme, but just enough to induce movement in the air. And off the surface, as I mentioned, might just stop on these two batters.
A pretty brave call from Singapore to really win the toss and elect to bat then. And, looking for that magic delivery down the leg side. It will be wide. First runs on the board for Singapore.
And no real pace from Hassan there. More of a swing bowler. Trying to swing it from leg stump. You'd like to believe Aritra Datta missed out on a scoring opportunity. Finally fielder back. Nobody at deep backward square leg. Loose. But on that particular delivery, you saw what I was talking about. Ball not really zipping through. More of a spongy tennis ball bounce onto the keeper.
Aritra Datta taking a close look at the field, just trying to figure out which are his scoring areas here. That's nicely picked up. He was looking in that direction and the bowler helped him with the delivery there as well. Picked up brilliantly for the first runs of the bat.
Yeah, Nishant, key to that shot is not overstriding, not overbalancing, staying still. And only at the last second did the angle of the bat was presented. All the way through, he was trying to look to hit that through mid-on. Only at the last second changes it.
That's more like it actually from Hassan Ibrahim. Because if you look at it, then Aritra Datta has taken a leg stump guard. And he's standing fractionally outside the leg stump, if not on it. Just goes to show that if you bowl around off stump and take it away, he will be reaching out for delivery.
You're right, just that he's moving late onto the ball. As long as it's not coming back in, he should be okay. That is too short, that is poor bowling. Boundary of the front foot, now a pull of the back foot. Very ordinary piece of bowling. And because of the lack of pace on the surface right now, Aritra can easily pull that one off the front foot.
Yes, he just saw that the ball was fractionally shot and he got into position very quickly to play that shot. A lot of time. So a couple of boundaries for Aritra Datta to get away.
Just get a feeling, Nishant, that slip fielder, the solitary slip fielder is a little too deep. Just where we are in terms of conditions, you got to put that fielder a couple of paces ahead of where he is. That's your best chance for the edges to carry.
And looks like we have a lost ball. The umpire is coming in with a fresh set.
Yeah, it'll be a brand new ball. Anytime inside the power play, ball gets replaced, you get a new one. Yeah, that's gone rolled out of the compound. That's what the ump just signaling to Aritra Datta. Got a new ball. This certainly, though, in the piece, it's advantage to the bowling side once again. I would have thought by the third over, fourth over, batters are set, new ball, that helps.
Now we are ready with another new ball. Aritra will be on strike. Pushed away straight to the fielder at cover. Dot ball.
Nishant, I don't know if you have picked it up yet. Hassan, the very way that he loads up is extremely similar to that of Praveen Kumar. Exceptional seam bowler. And because of that load up, he's able to keep the seam straight.
pushed away again for another dot ball. Just that only difference there is that Praveen Kumar was a little, just a touch more side on. First over bowled, 9 without loss.
Change early, thinking out of the box. Captain of Maldives has gone to his off spinner. Adam Nasif Umar, the right arm offie. Only thing that'll work in favor of Adam is that early moisture I'm talking about. Because of that moisture, he'll get some turn too.
And Rohan nicely puts it away towards long on for a single. He's off the mark straight away. Now this will be interesting. Aritra Datta, we've seen that he's got some very good shots on the onside. With the off spinner bowling to him.
Deep mid-wicket and long on. Aritra Datta not really pushing forward through the offside so far. Look at the turn. That is pretty evident. Because of the moisture, the ball will grip. I think that was pads, wasn't it, Nishant?
Well, I felt the same when I first saw it.
Look at Aritra Datta. He's not even looking at the bowler. He's turned his back on the bowler. So deal with it. Will be a very interesting replay. Oh yes, comfortably off the pads. Right, it's a miss from the arm first up. Takes a little bit of time for everyone to wake up.
Yes, some more so when it's a 30-minute drive from the hotel. Just makes you a little lazier. Oh, very awkwardly played there. Datta wanted a single, sent back at just about the right time.
Really good captaincy here. Just to understand, the wicket is on the damper side. So the off spinner, so the finger spinner will get some purchase, will get some turn.
And he's getting consistent turn. The batter turns it away for another single, brings Aritra on strike. It's been a rather quiet over.
Because of the amount of turn he's getting, that's why he's got a deep mid-wicket. Or else I would have had a short mid-wicket and put the long off back. Across the line, heave from Aritra. Unnecessary at this point of time. He's batting, what, 8 from 7. There's no rush, no hurry.
Final delivery of Adam's first over. Flatter, push through. Plain MS, 2 overs bowled, 13 without loss. Well, that's the pitch that you're talking about, Babashish. Pretty dark, as you mentioned. We're already seeing a bit of turn.
Yeah, 2 distinct colors. The ones on the lighter side are the drier patches. They'll spin later in the day. But the darker ones are coming into effect right away. You'd like to believe bowling spin from the far end is perhaps best option right now with how the offie bowled. Interesting if Hassan can do something different. No slip.
Doing something different already.
Wouldn't you attack Rohan with a slip because he's hardly faced Hassan?
Well, to be very honest, I'll have a slip in for Aritra as well, because from whatever little we've seen of him so far, is very strong on the onside, but has been a little pokey around off stump. Appeal! And the finger goes up. Rohan can't believe it. But Hassan has his man.
To be fair to Rohan, he didn't look back straight away. He's still asking the partner, what was that appeal? Difficult to pick it up from here on in. There's plenty of belief behind the stumps, and the umpire has acknowledged. Rohan Rangarajan goes for only 2 runs next to his name.
Surendran Chandramohan walks into the middle now. Old-fashioned pads.
Yeah, fashioned in the old days, but now very much in fashion. They're the lightest pads in the universe, Nishant. Feather light they are. And a lot of new age batters are turning to that because you don't really feel them when you're running with them. Yashasvi Jaiswal, the newest entrant, has been scoring a ton of runs with these. Let's see if Surendran goes well here.
What was that foot movement there from Surendran?
That's nerves. I'll put that down to nerves. That's about it. If that is a part of his batting routine, that's interesting. It can actually put the bowler off sometimes. Pacer, in fact. Spinners might be able to still adjust.
It was as if he's stomping his foot like a bull. Oh yes. Shuffles across, appeal for a leg before, umpire not interested.
Yeah, that's a part of his routine then. Very interesting. I've never seen that before. Yeah, it's almost a kick start to start the trigger movement. Only thing is, when you do that outside, when you take that leg outside the line of the ball, your body will tilt to one side. That's how equilibrium or the balance will work. Much better from Aritra. Yeah, I think this is the reason, Nishant, he's been a little quieter through the offside. You don't want to be lunging forward, driving right now with the ball stopping on you ever so slightly. We saw Rangarajan going for an expansive shot, may or may not have got a little feather. It's not that straightforward to hit through the offside. He's waiting for the bad balls on the onside.
Yes, there's so many ways in which you can get out. That's it on the rise. He has hit it into the gap. That will be the third boundary. All the doubts being quelled by Aritra with that shot.
Also, again, another ordinary delivery from Hassan here. Go back to that first over. Short ball on middle stump, pulled for 4. Short ball outside the off stump. And plays a lovely little back foot drive. Excellent from Aritra here. Not trying to overhit the ball, allowing the ball to come to him.
And it's a no ball. And it's a boundary as well. Once again, beautifully eased into the offside for 4. An extra ball to be bowled.
Look at the difference when you have a very clear trigger movement. You've got so much of time. Look at the connection point right underneath the eyes as well. He's playing it late now for the free hit. Field can't change. He likes the onside when he's looking for power. No, through the offside, opens the arms, and that's sailed over. First maximum of the morning. And with that shot, Singapore well and truly off to a real flyer here.
It's 3 overs ball, it's 29 for 1.
Surendran Chandramohan has joined Aritra Datta. Surendran is yet to get off the mark. Just because of that, all that stomping he's got going on, he's a candidate for leg before wicket. Which is why the offie will be given another over. Found some turn. Now all he has to do is start from off stump here. Bring the stumps in play.
Doesn't give it the loop.
And hope he doesn't concede a wide of a straight ball.
Oh, was that the other one? So dot ball, yes. Just got a feeling that it was the other one from Adam Naseef.
Yeah, could be that one finger out swinger. Turn lot of it. Well played from Surendran. Should push for the second run. And will easily get it. Did it late, just next to the keeper.
It's good running between the wickets there from Surendran. He's off the mark.
He's finding a lot of turn. Only if he can just pitch the ball up a little further.
That's more like it. And just past the diving bowler. Surendran will manage to pick up a single and get off strike. I feel that to Surendran, probably a quicker bowler will be more effective, because he takes a little bit of time to get into position because of that stomping. Clipped away. Ambling across for a single.
What you also can do if you're attacking him with spin, try and keep the long on up as a mid-on. Only have a deep mid-wicket. So if he's looking for a single, let him hit squarer. That's when he's even more vulnerable. Bad ball. Doesn't matter if you hit him, make him hit squarer if it's off a really full toss. It's a bad ball every now and then. Maldives are just given a gift.
That was a poor delivery there. Full toss on the legs. Easily whipped away by Surendran.
Idea is right. You got to make him hit squarer, but off a good ball. Made it into a short ball by rocking back. That's good batting. Really good batting from Surendran there. Picking up length early. 4 done, 38 for 1.
Ismail Nazwan is the new bowler. Another right arm medium pacer here. He starts off with a full toss to Surendran. Easily played to mid-off. Quick single attempted and taken. Direct hit was required there. Didn't quite come through.
Maldives will have to be careful here. This is already a real chunky start for Singapore. Careful that you don't leak too many runs of the last 11 balls in this power play. Ismail looking to shape the ball away from the right-hander. Too far, that is. Away from that marker, wide.
.23 of 13 is what Aritra is batting on. And Singapore are off to a very good start here.
As we have seen, the pitch only will get better to bat on. The surface that KSA played their first game. There is a man out there, he'll jump, but just watch that ball sail over his head. Another 6 through the offside. Plays it late, plays it with the swing. The captain of Singapore, he's racing along.
Yes, I'm extremely sorry, Mr. Datta. Your offside game is pretty cool as well.
Yeah, just what we thought. I mean, once he's been out there for a little while, he's trusting the surface a little bit more. Which is why soon enough the shots through the offside is what we can see.
Oh, poor ball. The wicketkeeper fails to collect it. That will be 5 more. A wide, a 6, and now 5 wides. That's 12 runs of 1 legal delivery.
Yeah, this was always the danger. Because they had got 30 odd inside the first 4. There's always a danger of conceding 20-25 more. 60 odd runs with having lost 1 wicket. It is a rocking start, irrespective of the pitch conditions and the opposition.
Lovely pickup shot this time. He has picked his gaps perfectly as well. He's known exactly where his fielders are in the deep and has done his best to hit the ball away from them.
Yeah, can't credit Aritra enough. But you'll have to really think about the lines that the opening bowlers have bowled so far. 50 up in real quick time for Singapore. They're ruling the roost here. Strike rate over 200 for Aritra Datta. Confident through the onside. Really balanced through the offside here. And making sure that he's putting every loose ball away. That's been the hallmark of the last half an hour or so. Every time Maldives have bowled it too straight, too full, too short, that's been put away.
And this time he goes over the top again. Sweeper in position. So that'll just be a single. That'll bring Surendran on strike. In this scenario, what does somebody like Surendran do?
Bat on ball, get to the other end. Should be that straightforward. 18 from Ismail's first over. Wants to get out of this one as soon as possible. Down the track comes Surendran. It's only of the inside half the bat. He will keep the strike on the last over of the power play. 57 runs on the board. 52 for 2 was Singapore's best effort with the bat inside the power play that had come against Hong Kong. They have bettered it inside 5 overs here. Already having raced to 57. That is another change in bowling. Looks like a leggy has been brought in. Ibrahim Rizan. It's more like Ibrahim Rizan. Well done. Really well done, Ibrahim. He should have just gone on and dislodged the bails too. But Aryan Datta was well inside the groove. Nice.
Off the back foot this time. That has been nicely played by Surendran. And he has picked the gap brilliantly. That is going to be another boundary.
Bowling off spin to Surendran works, but if you bowl it straighter. We saw that in the last over that he faced off spin, Surendran, how well he can go deep in the crease and meet the ball in a manner that he can thunder it through cover and extra cover. Real quality batting indeed. Once again, too short, too wide. Ibrahim has to bring the deep mid-wicket and long on both in play. That's his boundary riders, both of them. And you got to bowl to them, which is about straighter and fuller. There. That is hit towards mid-off. It's a fumble and the single will be conceded.
Excellent effort here by the Singapore batters. And Aritra Datta goes over the top again. That's 4 more.
There's nobody there. Mid-off up in the ring. Ring field on the offside. Where do you bowl? Can't be outside the off stump and that full. That's giving throwdowns to somebody like Aritra who's set. Too many bad balls inside this power play. Now that has perhaps got nothing on the way. Will be a wide. Unable to get the radar right. Maldives bowlers. We've seen 2 off spinners, 3 right arm seamers. 2 right arm seamers in fact.
Too far outside the off stump this time. That'll be a wide. Yes, comfortably outside that line.
Do you think how positively Aritra Datta has batted has got to do something with how much Maldives bowlers have felt the pressure?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the body language and the approach that he has brought onto the table has been fantastic.
Maldives look like they've already conceded 200 runs, which is not a great sign inside the first half an hour. Turn and bounce. Unfortunately, that hasn't aided Maldives so far. Winning the toss, batting first. Singapore have scored 69 runs inside this power play. They've lost a wicket. As the power play we're talking about, Aritra Datta's balance, explosiveness through the onside is what we saw. Rengarajan was unhappy with that decision. And then we saw Aritra opening up the offside after a couple of overs, with him having known that the pitch has just eased out slightly better, that he's got better sight of the ball. He was able to open his arms, extend them through the offside. And then the last over of the power play, off spinner was treated with disdain. 69 of the most valuable and solid runs inside the power play. That puts them well on course to go on and get to 200 or even more. If Haritra can continue, do what Wahid did for KSA against Cambodia, go on and get a big one. Ismail continues.
Nicely bowled there. He needs to make a recovery.
Just have a feeling, Nishan, that was too short. No deep point, no deep third. That was a boundary ball. Just that Aritra didn't really go for that. Ismail doesn't have pace to drop it that short.
Easily driven this time. Better delivery as well. They'll pick up a single.
Yeah, that's where you want to be. Not too short, not too full. Just that in-between length. Although for all the 14 overs from here on in, Maldives will be in a tricky position. Whether to go for wickets, look for them, have attacking field placement, or be defensive. How would you approach this as a bowling side, Nishan? You've conceded 70 runs inside 6.3.
I just get a feeling that the temptation will definitely be there to go into the defensive. We have to understand that the best way to be defensive, the best way to avoid runs being scored is to pick up wickets.
And does that mean, do you go back to one of the bowlers we have seen so far, or are you looking at a partnership breaker, maybe a part-timer here and there?
Let's do something different.
That's the shot I was talking about, the one that Aritra Datta missed and Surendran didn't. Lack of pace is what Ismail has to cater to, and that's why the length is so important. Slightly short, and Surendra can play that late cut quite convincingly. Five runs of the over so far. First over after the power play. Surendran seems to have found his mojo.
Yes, and Ismail seems to have come back. 19 of the first, 5 of the second, 7 bowled, 74 for 1.
Another gorgeous drive. Power, raw power from Aritra Datta here. Lunging forward, allowed the ball to turn back in, and then the hands just going through the ball.
He's got a lot of power, and that he is showing. And with the power, he's got a beautiful gift of timing as well. 43 of just 21 deliveries.
You've hit the off spinner of his best ball now. He might just drag it shorter or two straighter. Slightly shorter, well managed off the back foot. That's the problem, Nishant. You get hit of the first ball of your stock ball, suddenly you're out of options.
Yeah, you lose a lot of confidence as well. Quick single taken, putting pressure on the fielder. And the fielder succumbing to it.
And when you mention do something different, it is this. Pull a rabbit out of the hat somewhere, a run out, a catch, just to stem the flow of runs. That was half an opportunity.
And he couldn't hit that one. He couldn't get that one away. He'll be disappointed with that. He was actually looking to bludgeon it again.
Also, Ibrahim really taking all the pace out of that one. Sun slowly peeping out of the clouds. As Aritra Datta turns that away on the onside.
So after the boundary of the very first ball, Ibrahim Rizan has managed to make a little bit of a recovery here. Just the 3 runs of the next 4 balls. Such overs are dangerous because a boundary now and it's a big over. And that's it, straight to the fielder. Dot ball to finish the over, 8 ball, it's 81 for 1.
Because of the mini comeback you spoke about, Ismail will be given a 3rd over here. Oh, that's a good ball. Really good ball. That's a delivery that you bowl when you have confidence to back your stock ball just outside the off stump. That's a ball that reminded me of James Anderson, who'll be playing today. Come the second test match, crucial game for India, having dropped the first.
Yes, and he'll be playing alongside. Oh, that's a good looking chip shot. And that's gone a long way. 50 for Aritra Datta here of just 26 deliveries.
Yes, we have been entertained here by the captain of Singapore. That's the second time he's dispatched the ball out of the ground in that similar area. It's a trademark pickup shot from Aritra. 10.44, the current scoring rate. That takes them to 206. That will be the highest score of the tournament. Six fours, 3 sixes. The strike rate over 196. Thankfully, this time they've got the ball back.
Ismail once again under pressure. That one came back in. So looking to play it on the offside, inside edge onto the pads.
Yeah, Ismail went searching for the wicket ball for that 6 that Aritra hit. If he can be back of the length on the stumps, that is where it is the safest for Ismail. If he goes fuller searching for a wicket here, he is allowing Aritra and Surendran to get the long levers out.
Too far down the leg side. Easy pickings for Surendran. And that's another boundary.
Yeah, this is again Ismail searching for something, trying to make something happen. And it's all the result of the cumulative pressure this partnership has put on the bowling side. That every now and then bowlers are forced to think out of the box, try something out of the ordinary. And unfortunately, so far, it hasn't worked for them.
Surendran Chandramohan was the first player from Sri Lanka to get a T20I 100. That's nicely played. And not the best of efforts in the deep. That's a boundary for Surendran, the second one on the trot.
After making a mini comeback, this over has become a real nightmare for Ismail. Surendran struck that one really hard. I think that's what Hassan couldn't acknowledge before he went down to stop the ball, that how fast it was coming towards him. On the cusp of getting on to 100, well inside the 10 over mark. Isn't that bad? Doesn't matter, it's racing along. Short fine leg inside the circle, will have to just fetch it. That is 100 up for Singapore inside 9 overs. What batting this is. Adnan Marikikar. That's just easy pickings. There's nobody deep there. It's short, slow, wide. So many things that didn't work for Adnan worked brilliantly for Aritra there.
No idea where the field is, no idea where to bowl. Not bowling according to his field is what I am trying to say. Partnership between these two, 91 of 43 balls.
And I don't see any of them stopping from here on in.
I don't think they should. And the only way they could have. Adnan gets one to come back in. Just get a feeling that Aritra Datta was a little too casual in his approach.
Yes, went into overdrive. It's not an outstanding delivery. It's just come back in ever so slightly. You're right. Played around the front pad with an angled bat. Oh, Aritra is batting on a dream, on a different level altogether. Should have gone on and gotten triple figure. He's shocked. 7 fours, 3 sixes. Now that entertainment is done for. When I looked at the batting card, I was wondering how they're splitting the left-handers. This is where they brought the first one out. Aman Desai, the keeper batter. First left-hander to come out and bat for Singapore this morning. So he'll add another dimension. Very interesting. He's marked a guard around the 7th stump line outside the off stump. That is just for his own account. In terms of how far he want to reach out, perhaps. That's interesting. Right, Adnan bowled a magic delivery to get rid of the skipper.
That was nicely played. He'll, pick up a single to get off the mark straight away. Because sometimes magic lies in simplicity. It was a innocuous delivery from Adnan, really.
Also, because of that steady breeze, he'll always be able to get that movement back into the right-hander. Only thing is he's slow, so as a batter you've got so much of time to line it up. And Aritra should have done better.
Yes, he'll be disappointed because he would be feeling that he would have actually gone on to get a big one.
And because he's shaping the ball away, there would have been an idea to bowl over the wicket to Aman while you're starting from round the wicket. He's just been able to beat the left-hander because once again Aman was looking to play way down the leg side. The first ball that he got off the mark was a similar line, and he played that through the offside late movement, that is from Adnan.
Yes, that was a beautiful delivery indeed. Just going past at the outside edge, just missing the stumps.
Now everything playing on the left-hander's mind, even the one that comes back in, suddenly an issue. Back to the bowler. I think that carried.
Yes, was that put down is the big question. I think it was. Let's try and figure out. No, just falling short. Right, then we are halfway through. It's 106 for 2. Ibrahim Razan to start his fresh over. The kind of start that they've got here, Singapore, what that means is that they can really afford to just build a partnership here. So Ibrahim, none for 20 so far, will be bowling to Aman now. Oh, that one came through with the arm. Ibrahim wanted to stop it off his own bowling. He wasn't able to do so, just a single again. And joining me in the com box now is going to be Richard. Well, what a start this is for Singapore, Richard.
Yes, fantastic for Singapore. They reached their 100 in the first 10 overs and look well set for a total of 200 plus.
Was that a drop chance? It was a brilliant attempt indeed. Oh yes, he almost flew there. Aman on strike now. Down the leg side, swept. And has managed to get it past the short fine fielder. Aman gets his first boundary. That has been the hallmark of the innings. Even after the power play, Richard, they've managed to get those boundaries.
Yeah, the boundaries have been flowing off nearly all the different batsmen, and it reminds me of 4 years ago of an occasion when Singapore came to Thailand to play in an ACC T20 tournament. They had a gentleman called Tim David playing in their team.
Catch it, cries, brilliantly taken. Now Shroff has managed to pull off an absolute blinder. And those are the kind of efforts, Richard, that really turn matches.
Well, that's right. You would have thought the Maldives' heads were going down, but they've just got 2 wickets in the last 2 overs. That was a great catch.
Aman Desai departs for 6 of 6.
Yes, so Singapore actually managed their highest ever total on this ground. 239 for 3 against Malaysia. Tim David, 92 not out off 32 balls.
Yes, that was a fantastic innings from Tim David, and the gentleman you're talking about. What a success story it has been for Tim David.
That's right, he'd already played a little bit in the Big Bash, but nothing too much, and I remember writing the Big Bash comes to Thailand. And the last 4 years have been fantastic for him.
Yeah, and then he bagged an IPL contract and went on to play for Australia. Clipped away, nicely done. He'll pick up a single.
He played in all the major franchise competitions, so a lot of the associate countries now, their top players are playing, especially in the International League in Dubai.
11 overs bowled, 114 for 3. As you mentioned, IL T20 before that over went by. But the beauty of IL T20 is that it is such a good opportunity for players of all the associate nations. The associate nations, what they do is have a bulk of the players in the 11s. He's bowling seam up now, Adnan.
I think Maldives would have been a little bit concerned that they might be facing a total of 200, 220. But they've done really well in the last couple of overs.
Yes, excellent job done by Maldives. And Adnan, he's bowling seam up. He's getting the ball to move. Oh, well bowled again. Single and a couple of dots so far in this over. That's gone through, but very lucky it didn't hit the stumps. That's another dot ball. This is good bowling by Adnan.
Without the captain at the crease now, the other Singapore batsmen are just not finding the middle of the bat at the moment.
Not been able to find bat at all in this over now. They managed to get bat on ball. They'll pick up a single. This is excellent stuff. They're pulling things back. They got to 100 in the 9th over. And now the next 16 balls have produced just 15 runs. They've lost 2 wickets as well. Final delivery of the over. A defensive prod. 12 overs bowl. It's 116 for 3. Ibrahim Razan will bowl his final over then. Surendra was just trying to dig it out. It's beaten.
Yeah, you'd think that Surendran would have to take the lead now. He's well set. He'd hit some boundaries earlier on, but he's struggling a little bit now.
Too far outside the off stump this time. That would have been a wide. Just chased that one, hitting it straight to the fielder. So Surendran is the man who actually registered the first T20I 100 for Singapore. Clipped away this time. They're running the first one quite casually, so will not get the second. We're talking about Tim David. A lot of players have done that. Moved from their native, their home country to a bigger cricketing country. You see the likes of Foyne Morgan moving from Ireland to England. And of course, Boyd Rankin did the same. Then quite a few cricketers doing the other way around as well. Like Dirk Nannes played for Australia and then went to Netherlands. And of course, that was a fantastic move by him. And Ed Joyce played for England. And then when Ireland qualified for the 2007 World Cup, he was playing for Ireland. Turn there, but that will be a wide.
And the more recent example, Mark Chapman, that played for Hong Kong, is now in the regular in the New Zealand T20 squad.
Easily driven down the ground for a single. And another of the Hong Kong players, Anshuman Rath, he comes from the same state in India as me, Odisha. He tried to come to India and maybe get into the domestic circuit. But now this is a move back to Hong Kong. Another single to finish the over. 13 bowled, 120 for the loss of 3 wickets. Off the outside half of the bat, this time Adnan bowling his third over. That brings Amartya on strike. The run rate has dipped considerably. Really pulled things back ever since the captain got out. Right now, Maldives will, although they won't mind the singles, but don't you think, Richard, the good thing now will be to bring in a few fielders and stop the batters from getting those easy singles. Make them do something like what Surendran was trying to do. Nicely played. Now, this is what I'm talking about. These singles are coming a little far too easily. And it might just be a good idea to create a little bit of pressure. Create more of it. Stop those singles and make the batters a little frustrated. Again, easy pickings on the onside.
But Maldives will just be glad that the ball isn't sailing over their heads for 6 or through the gaps in the field for 4. So they've tied Singapore down in the last 5 overs. So they'll be quite content with that.
Off the outside half, that flies away. That will run away to the fence for 4. Now what happens is that 4 singles of the 4 balls, then a boundary, it's already an 8-run over.
Just a free hit there, really. He could just let the ball come off the outside edge. It was always going for 4.
Final delivery of the over. That's clipped away. They're looking for 2. No, they won't get it. 9 of it. 14 bowled, 129 for 3.
Ismail Nazwan to come back. He certainly got a bit of stick in his first 3 overs. 43.
He'll be feeling good about this over though. His first over went for 19, second for 5, the third again for 19. So this might be a 5-run over. Soft hands. Just a single to start with. So that will bring Amartya on strike. Well, I think whatever they had to do, building a partnership and all of that, it's done with. Now, once again, we are towards the final 5. And it's time to go for it. And try and maximize the scoring opportunities.
So they'd only really scored 40 off the last 5 overs. Still pretty good, but a shadow of what they'd managed in the first 9 overs of the innings.
That's a lovely shot. Now he's very good in that area, Surendran. That late cut has come off very well. Not the first time he's played it, and that's 50 for him.
That's his 50, yes.
It's the same bowler that he hit the late cut against. Bit of a combination of a late cut and a back cut.
But 50 off 40 balls, a pretty good strike rate.
Play in a miss. Dot ball. So Surendran has got to his half century. Ismail is one shot. Cut again, straight to the fielder. I really wonder if Surendran hasn't yet earned a nickname for his unique batting style. Well bowled.
Yeah, a funny little kick with his left leg. So that's 15 overs gone, 135 for 3.
Singapore and Maldives taking on each other in their opening fixture here at the ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024. We are in Bangkok. And it's Adnan who's having a real party with his right arm slow swing bowling, Richard. 1 for 17. Managed off the back foot.
Comes in off about 3 or 4 paces. Holds the ball down the seam and wobbles it about.
Richard, you must be used to seeing a lot of these kind of bowlers back home in UK on necessarily green tops, where bowlers just float the seam up there. Surendran hits that one all the way for 6. There's a bit of Mahi power in that. Opened the front leg and picked it up brilliantly. That's the shot of the innings so far. Adnan is slow, so you can line him up pretty well if he's bowling over pitch deliveries, and that worked in Surendran's favor. Now in the air, in the gap too. Too full, so overcompensates by bowling too short, and he's slow any which ways. So finally getting the treatment that Adnan has been asking for.
Yes, I think it's a bit optimistic for him to bowl in the last 5 overs of the innings without getting some punishment.
Overall figures are still okay so far. 1 for 28, but he's still got 3 balls to go. Third fielder has been pushed back. His deep sweeper and long off. Surendran wanted to open up the onside. Hits it back to the bowler. Dot ball.
Surendran is now the top scorer in the innings, so he's on 60.
Bat on ball, but finds the backward point fielder. 60 from 47 with 4 overs still to come. Couple of big overs and he will look at that triple figure mark. Down the ground, lot straighter, bigger. Second 6 of the over. They get 15 from Adnan's last over. 4 overs to go. 152 on the board for Singapore. Aritra Datta gave them the start that they needed, 56 from 29. He was explosive inside the power play.
Yeah, I think he's hit 6 boundaries in the first 5 overs, 2 sixes and 4 fours, something like that. And he kept going. His 50 came off 26 balls. But Surendran has now overtaken him and is the leading scorer of this innings.
Yeah, also with the last 24 balls to come, I think it's time Amartya will start exploring the power options that he's got. Wide-ish third fielder on the boundary, sweeper deep on the offside, long off on the boundary, long on and a deep mid-wicket. That's the protection for Hassan Ibrahim. He starts with a little too straightish line. Oh, they'll come back for the second run. Excellent awareness. Long on fielder was wider by the time he came inside the circle. Amartya picks up 2.
Good running there. Whether the other batsman should have been on strike, as he's been hitting out well in the last over.
Always catch-22 of a situation at this point of time. Would you do everything to bring the main man back? This time he'll get the strike, hit much firmer to that low full toss. Back to Surendran.
Now Martia into double figures, so he's only, along with the 2 50 makers, he's the first batsman to get to double figures.
What we have seen, Richard, with this kind of field, Surendran is looking to hit down the ground towards long off. That's where he prefers. Deep in the crease, goes towards long off, but not with elevation or power. Just bunted it. Single. Maybe it's time for Amartya to look for that lap option. With the short fine leg fielder inside the circle, he's not the fastest of movers on the field either. So if you can shuffle across, take on that fielder. No, stays side on, punches that straight to that cover fielder. Should have been stopped. Instead, another run being stolen away. You'd like to think Hassan Ibrahim will be bowling wider and fuller to the set batter here. Could be slower too. But don't bowl anything straight, because very second you land anything on the stumps, he's looking to go down the track. Just wide outside the off stump. It's been square driven. This outfield is quick enough. He has manifested a boundary out of nowhere there.
Yeah, it was almost Yorks, but he managed to open the face and guide it down to square third man. Excellent shot. And it came down the wicket as well.
It means he's got 3 or 4 options. Looking at the type of delivery, could have gone straight over long off, opened the face of the bat to get a boundary towards deep backward point. Last ball of the over, 9 already. It's a short ball and it's very well disguised. Dot ball to end the 17th. 18 balls to go. Surendran batting on 71. 161 for 3. Start of the 18th, and the off spinner who bowled inside the power play, Richard. So he's been pushed to the extremes. Has been Adam Naseef. He's picked up a single as Amartya brings Surendran on strike.
And as I remember last year in the 50 over competition, Adam opened the batting as well as bowling some spin, and he was the captain in the last tournament.
Which means he'll be thinking like a batter right now. Bad ball. Really poor execution from Adam Naseef. Very much in the hitting arc, and Surendran will hit you there all day long. Power, elevation, distance. Surendran is getting them all here. Massive hit over side screen. He's hit that ball that far back that the umpires need to come out with a fresh box of balls. This will be pretty much a semi-new or like a used ball. We are already into the 18th over.
That's right, it'll be one of the older balls they have in that box of balls. But it's beginning to remind me of Tim David. He hit 7 sixes in his innings 4 years ago, and quite a few balls were lost. He can really hit it far.
One of the cleanest hitters going on in the game right now. Tim David made his transition to Australia and has pretty much become the key finisher in the white ball format. If and when Australia looks beyond the likes of Maxwell and Stoinis, Tim David is definitely the next generation finisher. Right, newish old ball. And that has been slapped towards that long on fielder. Surendran would be keen to get back on strike. So very important. Amartya here doesn't look to do anything fancy. Still 3 balls to go, which means Surendran can get 2 more strikes. Rotate. Pick up the length early. Soft hands. Oh, wanted to go reverse. He's played a dot ball. That's what I was just warning him against. Don't be fancy right now. Give it to Surendran. He's in good hitting form. Waste of a delivery. Wide. Maldives ducking for cover. They had a quiet phase of play, but after that, once again going for the reverse slap. 2 in a row, he's missed it.
He just needs to push a single.
Now for the last ball, this is a free hit. Do whatever you can, whatever you want. Hit it. It's a short ball and struck powerfully. Guns past that backward square leg fielder. Adam Naseef is not happy with the field. It was ordinary delivery.
But a good shot for 4 there, and 174 for 3 off 18 overs. So 2 overs left. Can Surendran get to his 100, and can Singapore get to their 200?
For that, this ball has to go out of the ground. Long off, won't cut it off. Not really out of the ground, but bludgeoned past that straight fielder. That keeps the triple figure mark pretty much in the hunt. Length ball there, Richard. It's easy pickings. Hassan Ibrahim, can he nail the Yorker outside the off stump? No, he's bowled length once again. Surendran has nicked it. Finger went up straight away. It's a bonus wicket for Hassan Ibrahim. It's a gentle length ball outside the off stump that should have been dispatched. Instead, it's a feather to the wicketkeeper. And delight for Maldives that finally the danger man Surendran will be back in the hut, but not before he's made serious damage. 11 fours and 3 sixes. Strike rate of close to 150. A sparkling half century for Surendran Chandramohan.
So good partnership of 65 for the fourth wicket there, in addition to the second wicket partnership of 91. There was a spell of the match where Maldives took 2 wickets for 9 runs, and they looked like they were reducing the total they'd have to chase, but Singapore have got a second wind. But with that wicket, maybe Maldives will be able to keep the total under 200.
Rahul. Imposing figure of Rahul. Third ball of the 19th. Done him for pace there. Hassan Ibrahim putting a lot of shoulder onto that particular delivery, having picked up a wicket. Fast bowlers do get this natural lift. They can just get the energy out. What do you think of the score already, Richard? Do you think Maldives have got the batting, the firepower to get to this?
Well, I've seen Adam Naseef score 50s last year. He gets them at a good rate, but I think very much like Saudi Arabia did yesterday against Cambodia, that they'll have scored too many runs. But do watch, could be exciting.
Of course, stay tuned. We're here. And even if you didn't enjoy Cambodia's batting that much, Case's bowling was phenomenal. All the 3 seamers ran in quick, so that was a spectacle itself. Off the outside edge and goes for 4. Not for the first time Hassan Ibrahim has missed the length, but little unfortunate that he conceded a boundary square. All of his protection is down the ground. That's where he wants Amartya to be hitting, but a boundary nevertheless. Last ball of Hassan Ibrahim's spell. 2 for 42 so far. Does he go to the change-up now? Was a off cutter. That was slapped straight to the fielder. It's a dot ball. Last 6 balls, 183 runs on the board for Singapore.
So we saw Saudi Arabia hit 192 yesterday. Very similar score to Singapore. Maybe Singapore can get ahead of that total. I think whereas Saudi Arabia were the strongest team in Group A, Singapore are the highest rated team in Group B.
Such a brave figure, Adam Nassif, bowling the 20th as a finger spinner with two right-handers out there. Hard sweep, beats the deep backward square leg fielder. Not the best of efforts there.
Probably should have been able to stop that, but the ball was hit very hard.
Yeah, I was just about to finish saying anything less than 20 runs is a good over if the off spinner is bowling the 20th. In this day and age, Richard, right-handers relish this. They practice this day in, day out. How to get 20 off the off spinner. Full toss. Make that 2-4. Square on the leg side, now straight down the ground. 9 of the first 3 balls. He's chasing 11 more in this over. Trying to nail the Yorker. Adam missed it. And Amartya holds the pose. Goes down the ground.
So they've equalled Saudi Arabia's score from yesterday.
Reverse paddle. He's missed it off the keeper's pads. The signal as buys.
So that is the highest score of the tournament so far.
Would you have asked Amartya to keep the strike still? Let's hope Rahul can hit the big ball. Is a bad ball. Shot fine leg inside the circle. It's poor execution from Adam. Concedes the third boundary of the last over. 14 of them already. Always the threat looming large of conceding around 20 runs when the off spinner bowls the 20th, irrespective of the right-hander or the left-hander on strike. Desperate to stop that, Adam Nassif will change the angle. Will go round the stumps, will try and fire this outside the off stump. Fuller. On off stump, Fuller. It's beaten the short fine leg fielder. They'll come back for the second run. As it turns out, 16 of that last over. 199. The highest total of ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024, courtesy Singapore. The captain, Aritra Datta, won the toss, wanted to bat first. He stroked a strokeful half century. Got the support of Surendran Chandramohan, which is why now Maldives will have to bat second and get 200 runs to get the first points on board for them. With the ball, they look off color. Boundary balls, loose balls every now and then. And Singapore cashed in 56 from 29 from the captain and 82 from 55 from Surendran Chandramohan. Decent bit of a finish from Amartya to ensure that Singapore got up to that 200 run mark. 2 for 42 for Hassan Ibrahim. He was expensive and so was everyone else. 1 for 31 was Ibrahim Rizan, the offie. 17 extras didn't help their cause either. Tall batting task then for Maldives. Required run rate of 10 to get to 200. We'll dive into a short break. We hope it's going to be an exciting run chase after that. Welcome back to the second innings then. Tall order for the Maldives batting core, 200 to get. Singapore will believe they have done enough to not just get points on the board, but to win this by a decent margin and take care of the net run rate. The very start of the tournament, we saw Bhutan was worried about that. Eventually they lost the game. Ibrahim Hassan taking strike. I think that is Adam with the non-strikers, and Adam Nasif Umar, off spinner, bowled with the new ball, bowled in the death too, went for 18 of that last over. So added motivation to start well for Adam. As Richard was mentioning, he's a good striker. Ramesh Kalimuthu looks like gentle military medium, right armour. He's got protection deep on the offside. Deep sweeper, deep third, a slip fielder. Bit of sling in that particular action. Third fielder can't stop it. Run chase off to a really good start. Boundary. Defensive push earns him a boundary then. Sachin there, not the cleanest of attempts. Welcome back, Nishant.
Thank you very much. Big appeal going down the leg side. Will pick up a leg by Ibrahim Shauf. Picked up a brilliant catch earlier in the game. It's comfortably going down the leg side on that occasion.
Run up hardly 3-4 steps before that open chested action, and the slingy arm comes through and has beaten Adam Nassif convincingly. Time and again, what we have seen with these 200 run chases, Nishant, is that as long as you don't get up to 50 odd, bare minimum 50 odd inside the power play, you're not getting anywhere close to that target. Trying to go up and over. Dominate the proceedings, Adam Nassif. He's yet to get bat and ball.
Yes, he was beating the batters left, right and centre when he was bowling. Now facing something similar himself.
Ball just going on with the angle so far. Beats him again off the shorter length. Awkwardly trying to poke it away, Adam Nassif. Very similar to the shot that Ibrahim attempted, that he got a boundary from. Straight away, that slip fielder has been removed. Captain himself has gone to the cover region. Now there's a cover and extra fielder, backward point. Wanting to go up and over through the offside. 4 dot balls on the trot for Ramesh. After having conceded a boundary of the very first ball of the innings, it's 5 for no loss. Conditions have just eased out in favor of the Pacers. The bright sun that was out in the first innings is again gone back, hidden in the clouds as Sachin starts his first over.
On the shorter side, Ibrahim has pulled it away, hasn't timed it well. The fielder in the deep will cut it off. They'll pick up 2.
First impression of Sachin's bowling. There is an unnecessary pause in the action, which means all the momentum that he gathers from the run-up, that gets lost. And he recoups and almost begins again. Much more fluid for this particular delivery.
Yes, they will need to keep the intent positive.
And watch out for the first 2 overs. While you're trying to be super aggressive, which you must be, don't throw it away this early. Yeah, there was that pause once again. Easy pickings with the width on offer. First, in fact, second boundary for Ibrahim.
That was nicely struck.
Ibrahim was the one who scored that boundary that steered towards the third fielder. And now a lovely little square cut. There's something wrong with Sachin's run-up here. It's not consistent. Could be a fact that he's bowling after a long time, trying to find his way through this run-up.
Big shot attempted, just looking to go across the line on that occasion. Missing it completely there. And a miss. Good to see that they are really trying their best at this point in time to keep the intent up.
And Sachin is keen to get through this first over here. It's very typical of a fast bowler. Just wants to understand how his body is reacting at this point of time. Just to the left of the backward point fielder, they've stolen a single away. That's more like it. Every now and then the boundary ball will come, which is how Aritra Datta batted. Just sat there waiting for the bad ball, waiting for the loose ball, and put the good balls away for singles and doubles.
Excellent batting earlier in the day.
Adam Nasif is yet to get out the mark. This is the perfect delivery to try the bouncer.
Opens the face of the blade. Straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. 7 runs of the over, 2 bowled, it's 12 without loss.
Ramesh Kalimuthu likes that ball shaping away, swinging away, angling away from the right-hander, which is why he's got that wideish gully as a catching fielder. Third fielder is deep behind that fielder. Shot fine leg inside the circle. Goes on the stumps, and that's been put away for 4. Ibrahim's third boundary. First real shot, first real hack on the onside, helps himself for 4.
Yes, he has been getting the boundaries, but it's the other deliveries that is really causing trouble for them. It was picked away, a little awkward position that he got into, but result was good.
And because he wanted to go aerial, almost twisted his way into that position. Good option. Really good option. Don't know why Sachin didn't test that. We've seen there's been good carry, and this track has now quickened up, Nishant. What we expected. Early moisture has disappeared long ago. Look at the zip and the carry that Ramesh got.
Big shot attempted, outside edge found, and the wicket falls. He was looking to go for the big shots. He had to do it, and now he shadows the shot he should have played.
Yeah, even then, I don't think that would have helped. This is the perfect length, perfect bit of bounce and carry from there on in. Difficult to play in front, almost impossible to play squarer. He had to perhaps go on and play a back foot punch or a back foot drive. Anything with a horizontal bat shot, you're asking for trouble. 3 boundaries, he looked good. Wrong shot selection from Ibrahim. He's back in the hut. So Ramesh has already bowled the bouncer. And he'll be hoping he can trap the new batter in front. Yusuf Azan Farihat batting in at number 3. What do you reckon, full and straight?
Yes, now that the bouncer is out of the equation, they will have to bowl full and straight.
I know the hard length has yielded a wicket for him, but because he's bowling to a new batter much fuller, no, the hard length once again. New batter won't attack that length. You don't want to be defensive. As Singapore right now, having picked up that early wicket inside the power play, be aggressive, look for another one.
And of course, the fact that it's power play time and there is no option to even spread the field out is in a way good. Excellent delivery. Excellent channel there. Watchfully defended.
Harmless though, especially to a new batter. Unless of course he loses his mind, goes on to do something out of the ordinary, that ball won't pick you a wicket. And it's the difference between a 6 meter length and a 4 meter length right now. For Ramesh, nowhere near the fuller length. Easily gets off the mark. Yusuf, successful over from Ramesh. 17 for 1 after 3. Rahul Sharma. I think must be the quickest in this bowling attack.
Not just in this bowling attack, I think quickest on display in this match.
That was just a warm-up delivery. I'm pretty sure that pace will go up. Action looked really side on, clean.
So Adam Naseef struggled to get bat on ball.
Careful, Adam shouldn't be stuck on the back foot. You look at Rahul's height, you're thinking short ball. He can actually slip the fuller one. Just like that, Adam stands tall and heaves it well over everyone on the onside. Signal for 6. Made a cracker, a thunder of a sound when the bat hit the ball.
Yes, 5 dot balls there, and after that he has managed to hit one clean over long gone for a 6.
I think that was a good ball from Rahul. Don't shy away from that length, Rahul. That's what Adam wants. He wants to hit you from there, that you don't bowl it there. Well bowled, really well bowled. That's gone through the keeper though. Unfortunate runs. Not 4 of them will be pulled back in time. But so much of heart from Rahul to still bring the stumps in place, still go fuller.
And the line, the angle, everything about that delivery was spot on. Of course, the fact that he had got a 6 of the previous delivery and was tempted to go for it again helped Rahul.
Lucky that while the fielder was pulling it back, it didn't hit the cap. Change of pace now. He's a smart young man, is Rahul. Put under the hammer very early in the over. Look at what he's done. Next ball, the follow-up ball was good. And then straight away the change-up.
Does he have a bouncer?
It's the perfect ball to try that. Perfect ball to try that, Nishan. Spoken like a true bowler. Swapping the mid-off to long on. Sachin comes to mid-off, who was standing at mid-on.
Third man has come up.
Third fielder coming up tells us that it could be a slowy, could be a bluff as well. He's got a deep mid-wicket, short fine leg inside the circle, bouncer. Doesn't really look like the option, but you never know. No, it's just length outside the off stump. It's a good single being taken by Adam.
Yes, whenever you put pressure on the infielder, there's always a chance that there will be a fumble, and that might not give you a second run, but will at least make the first run possible and comfortable. That's what it did there.
Also, as an on-striker, you got to be aware that the striker has just faced a couple of dot balls. He's played and missed a few. Let me be ready to get him off strike. Last ball of the over. That looked like change of pace into the surface. That's been pulled nicely. Backward square leg fielder comes around, keeps it down to 2. Expensive over, but a happening one from Rahul. 29 for 1 after 4. Here in Bangkok is celebrating white ball cricket. ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024 down in Vishakhapatnam. The second test is underway. India is starting cautiously. 5 overs, none for 5 for James Anderson. What else do you expect? Got through the economy rate of 1.92 last time he was there in India. Ishan Paul Swanee. Left arm spin option. He's got Adam Nassif to bowl to. Adam should fancy this. Bad ball. What has Adam done? All the time, all the space in the world to put it away. He's hit that straight to the fielder.
And who is opening the bowling with Anderson? Joe Root,
the best spinner. Shot. Over pitched, all right. Doesn't matter how slow your run up is, how much of guile you've got. If it's right underneath your eyes, Adam Nassif will hit it.
Yes, I just got a feeling that he actually gave himself a little too much room there, but still managed to hit it, and hit it well enough for it to go over cover for 6.
A part of Adam must be thinking, because he got the room, he got that elevation and the power. Works both ways.
And this time goes over long gone. The connection is very clean. And result is the same. Back-to-back 6s.
I have no problems with Swanee's style of bowling. I think there is a time and place for this moon ball kind of bowling, where you got to keep it wider out of the hitting arc. Just what Adnan did in that first innings for the first 3 overs. Come the 4th over, he couldn't control the line and length, went for plenty. That's what happens when you're a slow bowler. You can't afford to miss your line or length. Because you're bowling this slow, it's almost you take it for granted that he's going to be accurate. Again, bad ball. Bad ball. Save your legs. Wait and watch. 6-6-4. Here comes Maldives with their counter-attack.
This is turning out to be a fantastic over, the penultimate over of the batting power play. Brilliantly done. It was short pitched and it was struck well.
Varit Soni will now go 2 full. He does. In the hitting arc. Bye-bye ball. Boundaries galore here. It's a 20-run over with still a ball to come.
Fantastic stroke play here. As much as I say that, I think the bowling looked a little hapless.
Sachin's second over. Crucial over. Full-blooded drive without much power. Down to mid-off. Adam Nasif is a ticking time bomb right now. Anything in his zone, it will be dispatched.
Walks down the track and looks like Yusuf will have to depart. It's the worst way to get out. Sachin, he felt a bit of a sting of that ball there, but he won't complain because they picked up a wicket.
Yeah, perhaps ranks equal with caught behind down the leg side. But at least there you're striking the ball. Here you are nowhere in the frame. Just the way Adam is hitting it, you won't even expect him to hit it back to the bowler. So can't blame him for backing up. Yusuf Azan gone for 4. Talking about unlucky forms of dismissal, one where you hit the non-striker on the full and the fielder takes it. That's even worse, isn't it?
Well, even then you are doing something which results that. But here, the non-striker is not at all responsible. He's not even lifted his finger really.
Remember dismissal, I think Simons got out. Hitting one to the non-striker, got caught inside the circle on the offside. Again, Sachin wanted a fingertip onto that. Just hoping that also magically ends up on the stumps. But this time, Kaushal, the new batter, was very much inside the crease. Looks like he is a left-hander. Kaushal Rodrigo.
He's a solitary left-hander in this outfit. Comes into bat at number 3. 4, beg your pardon. Yusuf, the last man to be dismissed. So if that is run out at the non-striker's end, but not in the way we understand it these days. Pushed away. Will pick up a quick single. Shy at the non-striker's end, misses.
Oh, Kaushal is quick. Very quick indeed. He was off, gaining top speed straight away after he had hit the ball. This is fantastic running between the wickets.
I think he would have made it even with a direct hit.
Looks like someone who's got power down the ground, Nishant. He'll try and spend some time out there and then match Adam Naseef's stroke play. Don't think you can go neck to neck right now. In trying to do so, you might lose another wicket. Then the run chase falls off a cliff altogether. Adam has to go on, carry on and get a big one here. He's their experienced player.
Bad ball, but very lucky to get away with that. Leg by signaled by the umpire.
Really improved effort from Sachin in this over in terms of lengths.
He's mixing it up. Now Kaushal will be on strike for the final delivery of the power play then.
Would you ask Sachin to go round the wicket just for this last ball? He's sticking to over the wicket. There was no swing. That first ball that he bowled to Kaushal, I would have gone round the wicket just to see how he's shaping up with the delivery that comes back in. With the one that goes away, he is confident. We saw that in that first ball as well. Flayed through the offside to end the power play with 4 more. 57 runs for Maldives inside the first 6.
That was the power play for Maldives at boundary very early in the innings. And a lovely shot there. A chip over mid-wicket. Yeah, outside edge. Resulting in the dismissal of Shauf. And after that, we saw some great action from Adam. Some lovely shots. He took the spinner to the cleaners. 6-6-4-4 in that penultimate over of the power play, and then that run out with that lovely drive through the offside. The power play came to a close.
When you have scored, when you have conceded about 60 runs inside the power play and a batter is going big, you have to get your leg spinner on. That's what Singapore has done. Harsha Bharadwaj starts with a very good ball. That's out. Given to Harsha with the golden arm. Strikes of his very first delivery. Slightly flatter, quicker on the stumps. It's a straight ball that Adam Naseef has missed. And he will be disappointed when he watches the replay here.
Yes, going on the back foot there. And whenever you are stuck on the back foot, it's going to be trouble. So Adam Naseef, Umar departs to 29 of 20.
Captain of the side, Hassan Haziq Rashid. Aritra Datta doing the right thing, has positioned himself in that slip region now. With the ball not turning, that becomes a very interesting field placement. You're just trying to let the batter think that it's doing too much. It's actually not. It's sliding on. Just a hint of deviation there. Hassan off the mark.
Now the problem is that they'll have to really rebuild. Kaushal has looked good and confident.
Yeah, for Harsha, make Kaushal hit you through the leg side. Short fire leg inside the circle. If he wants to sweep you for 4, so be it. There's a deep square leg, deep mid wicket and long on. Ask him to hit you through the onside. There's plenty of space through the offside. He's missed out. That should have been 4.
He didn't quite time it. I just get a feeling that he was trying to hit it a little too hard.
Yes, you're spot on. Had he took his time, he could have beaten that solitary backward point fielder. Another bad ball. You can put 5 fielders in the team, but if you're bowling that time and again, he will find space. Straight away, you can see the leg spinner hasn't bowled his best ball to the left-hander. That's what the pressure of matchup can do. At least now you shouldn't be worried about the matchup.
Hassan Haziq on strike. Again on the shorter side. He got the line right on that one, but just bowled a little too short is what I feel.
He was. And the only reason Hassan Haziq didn't go after that is because that's his second ball he's facing. Surendra and Chandra Mohan, to the very much of the same length, was playing the late cuts, the back cuts. Last ball of the over. Turn and bounce from outside the off stump for Harsha. 7 done. Singapore have made a slight comeback now. 60 for 3 at Maldives.
Rahul will bowl his second over. That was a change in pace. Hassan Haziq there shuffling across and trying to... Oh, silly. They get an additional run for a lapse in the field.
Change in pace, but no change in the trajectory. Seam presentation. Nothing looked like a gentle seam of delivery, just that it came lot slower than his stock ball. Just have a feeling he's yet to hit top pace in this spell. 7 balls so far that we've seen. Rahul has been accurate. He's shown us that he thinks about every ball before he executes. He's got the fine leg and the third fielder both up in the ring. So more of the same. More change-ups is what he's bowling to.
This time on the fuller side. Single taken there. That brings Kaushal on strike. So again, it will be interesting to see how does he bowl to the left-hander.
Any particular reason why he's sticking to over the wicket? Now goes round the wicket, maybe. Is he? Yes, he is. And that makes a lot of sense. The off-cutter will leave Kaushal. The seam-up delivery will angle into the left-hander. You open up so many possibilities.
Off the outside half, but over the top. Again, a bit of a change in pace there, bowling those cutters. He shouldn't mind that boundary is what I feel.
Yeah, just the line was wider. That's the only thing. It's good on Kaushal though. Very good on Kaushal to be aware of that particular field placement, that there was no deep backward point. Change of pace but seam up was that particular ball. Does he actually bowl the cutter? Yes, he does. Now worked away on the onside. Good cricket from Kaushal here. Since the time he's walked out to bat, he's been high on intent. Very progressive in terms of his decision making, irrespective of the fact that they're 3 down. He's took the scoring on.
So Hassan has just tried to knock the ball around, get his eye in. Well bowled. Defensive prod there from Hassan Haziq. Went for 10 in his first over, Rahul. He's conceded 6 off the bat in this. And of course, the additional 2 leg buys as well.
I conceded 2 buys in that first over as well. Overall, it's been an impressive effort. I think he's fooled the batters here with his physique and his run-up. Looks like that he'll be bowling fast. He's not. Constantly trying to bowl into the surface. Wayward this time. 131 needed from 73 balls. Only possible way Maldives will get closer is to have wickets in hand.
Final delivery of the over from Rahul. Defended again. Will pick up a single this time. 8 overs bowled, 70 for 3.
Harsha will have his confidence up, having struck of the very first ball of the spell. Hassan on strike. It's a slog across the line. That's where you want the batters to be.
That's a brilliant delivery. Now in the previous over, the 5th ball, he got the line right, the length wrong. The 6th ball, he got the length right, the line wrong. But this was a proper delivery for a leg spinner. Excellent length, proper line, now to the left-hander.
If Kaushal is actually getting the width, go through the offside. Gets the width, can't beat that inner circle with a lot of power, just a single. You expect him to do better here. 3 balls he's faced against the leggy. Everything has been outside the off stump. Got to line them up better. It's difficult for the right-hander to get a boundary here. So the left-hander has to step up.
Listen, Harsha has bowled short to him. That has been a problem. That's much better again, I would say, on the shorter side. Loud appeal turned down.
Looks like the attempted flipper that skidded off the surface there, Nish. Lovely front of the hand variation from Harsha.
Excellent stuff. Nurdled away on the onside for a single by Hassan.
What Hassan can do, especially for that line for the Midland leg stump line when Harsha is trying to bowl the slow leg break. Short 5 leg is inside the circle. Lap becomes a very good option. You got to be creative here, slightly creative. When the required run rate has gone over 11, can't just trust Kaushal to get the boundaries. Short ball, has he pulled it down to the throat of that fielder? It's dropped. Ordinary bowling, very ordinary stroke play and extremely poor fielding.
Yes, that was the simplest of catches put down. Oh, beautiful googly there. Probably a bit of bat involved. End of over number 9. It's 74 for 3.
Start of another over. Looks like a bowling change has been made by Aritra Datta. Now the right arm seamer, Avi Dikshit. He's on cross seam straight away. Pulled off the front foot. Looked good. Only for run. Sri Lanka taking on Afghanistan in the only test in Colombo. 4 test debutants for Afghanistan. I was very fortunate to watch Afghanistan play their first test in Bangalore. I was there for the first 2 days. Great fun.
And a lovely gesture by Ajinkya Rahane as well when they won the game. Poor delivery down the leg side. There's an ODI going on as well between West Indies and Australia, the first ODI.
And countless white ball leagues.
Oh yes,
Very difficult to keep a track of.
all over the world.
There's a place for all of these talented players. If they go on and perform anything out of the ordinary, you will be called upon.
This BBL just got over, if I'm not wrong, and ILT20 is happening, the BPL is happening. And other domestic T20 leagues as well. Too far down the leg side. That's the second wide that is bowled in this over. A lot of cricket in the associate nations as well.
Yeah, just the first 2 tournaments that you mentioned. Josh Brown. Chance of a run out. Now to the left of the keeper. It's gone to the third fielder. Just one. Josh Brown, who scored 100, looked in brilliant touch for Brisbane Heat in BBL, was straight away signed in the BPL. He finished the tournament and flown straight away to Bangladesh to join a team there, which tells you that because of the amount of white ball opportunities out there, no matter where you are playing, if you are performing consistently, if you can be an asset, they will fly you anywhere.
That's nicely put away. Finally managing to get bat on ball properly, and he gets a boundary for that.
A part of me just doubts that Avi Dikshit isn't warmed up at all for this over. I don't think he was ready either. He's bowled short, he's bowled wide, he's been down on pace, hasn't got his length right, nor the rhythm. Finally gets one through the batter, much like the pace he should be bowling with. It's only after you bowl that pace, Nishant, then the change-ups, the variations become effective.
Yes, otherwise it's as if you are a right-arm slow bowler.
Yeah, you're facing Suleiman Ben almost. He was quicker sometimes though. Bouncy surfaces, well played. Won't get the run though. Good finish to Avi's over. At the halfway mark, Maldives have just done enough to stay in the contest, not necessarily ahead. 82 for 3.
And it's drinks time. Harsha to bowl his third over. And they pick up a quick single. And quickly into the comm box is Richard as well. Welcome back, Richard.
Well, Maldives surprised me with quite a fast start, scoring 50 off the first 5 overs, with our man Adam Nassif hitting 2 6s and 2 4s in 1 over. But they haven't quite kept the momentum up in the second 5 overs and have lost some wickets.
Yes, they've lost wickets and that has been a problem for them. Harsha has bowled well in patches. He should have had 2 wickets, but for the drop chance. But he bowled short again, pulled again. This time, excellent fielding. He loses the bat there, Hassan. And they'll pick up 2.
Yeah, I did wonder to myself whether that drop catch could prove crucial. But the Singapore boundary fielding has been strong, so that always saves a couple of runs if a boundary is converted into a 2.
Kaushal batting on 20 of 15. Harsha again on the shorter side. Whenever he is bowled to the left-hander, he is erred in length. And this time, finally, Kaushal manages to put it away to the long on fence for 4. Not timed as well as you would have liked, but he gets the desired result. But he was shaping to come down the track this time, just probably foxing the bowler. Dot ball.
So these two have got set now, particularly Kaushal. Could be down to them if Maldives get close in this chase.
That's a good looking shot, but hasn't timed it well enough. Straight to the fielder at long off. And finally Harsha has managed to pick up the wicket of Kaushal here. This time tossing it wide. Kaushal coming down the track, looking to go over long off. Got the elevation, not the distance. And that is the end of Kaushal Rodrigo. He departs for 24 of 18.
So 89 for 4 off 11 overs. Ismail Ali is the new batsman.
Avi Dixit to bowl his second over. Appeal for a leg before, but going down the leg side. They will manage to pick up a leg by there.
So maybe Hassan Hasik, the captain wicketkeeper, is now the best hope for Maldives.
Ismail will be on strike for the first time. Dabbed away towards the fielder at square. Thirdman will pick up a single, get off the mark right away. Oh, was there a chance? We'll never know. Because it looks like the umpire said it's hit the body.
Well, that might mean 3 balls gone in the over. Both could be right.
Yeah, because that's just about the same area where the ball hit him, if it did. Watchfully defended. They're looking for a quick single. Shy at the striker's end. Avi had a lot of time to really take a good aim, but he misses.
Would have been run out by a large margin.
That brings a smile on strike now. He has hit it uppishly. Fielder in the deep, giving it the chase. And he stops the ball from reaching the fence. Couple of runs added.
Good fielding there. Three men running after the same ball. That's another thing that I remember from 4 years ago, that coach of Singapore was Dav Watmore, former Sri Lankan coach, and he's got a long track record in this form of cricket.
He went on to coach Bangladesh as well, and that's nicely played. That's nicely played. Good placement there. That will run away to the fence for 4. Boundary to finish the over. 12 ball. It's 98 for 4. Harsha to bowl out here. Again, very short and very straight. That has been put away nicely by Hassan this time. Boundary to start the over. 100 up for Maldives.
I think Singapore just reached their 100 at the end of the 9th over. So a couple of overs behind here, Maldives. Still just about in range if they hit out strongly.
Slog sweep attempted, appeal. But umpire not interested. Hassan on strike here, and he goes for it. It's upish, but it's in the gap, not quite. Good fielding. Pick up a couple.
I must admit, more good fielding from Singapore. Apart from that one drop catch, they have been lightning in the field, saving runs on the boundary like that.
Easily played away straight to the fielder. Four dot, 2 dot. And he read that delivery very well. He has pulled it, but straight to the fielder in the deep, just a single. And he rocks back and pulls it away. That's timed brilliantly. That's gone the distance. What a strike to finish the over. 13 ball, it's Nelson on the board.
So Maldives are putting up a pretty good effort in this chase, particularly in the period of overs between over 11 and 15, where their bowling was able to restrict Singapore. But Singapore finished strongly, as you can see from those Manhattans. 64 in the last 5 overs.
Yes, they'll have to do something similar here. Rahul comes back to bowl, so they've bowled alternate overs, Rahul and Avi. Hassan Aziz batting on 16 of 22, Ismail batting on 13 of 4. Dropped on the onside with soft hands. The bowler has to go for the ball himself. Pick up a quick single. Ismail on strike. He has hit it uppishly, and that's gone for 6. Well, one hand came off while he played that shot, but he still got enough on it.
He's now got 19 off 5 balls with 2 sixes there. You don't want to drop it short to him. He's got a bit of power.
He's got a lot of power, it seems.
So 65 yard or so boundaries, so that it's not the biggest ground.
Once again, that bottom hand coming off. Just a single there. But he won't mind it if he can get a 6 or 4 going every over. And the singles around will still try to be in the hunt. That was well bowled and very well played as well by Hassan. Played it with soft hands, and once again Rahul himself is running for the ball.
But it does look like Singapore are a quite young, athletic team in the field. Can't quite say that about some of the Maldives team.
The Maldives are actually showing us that they can pack a punch, which is definitely good to see. Final delivery of the 14th over. Right up there. Easily played by Ismail for a single. 14 overs bowled is 121 for 4.
It's a good effort with the bat for Maldives. 5 out of the top 6 have all got into double figures. The only man that didn't make it was Yusuf Asian, who was unfortunately run out. But Ismail Ali with 21 off 7, maybe he is the danger man.
Yes, he's looked very dangerous for sure. Now Avi Dixit will bowl from the opposite end. Backs away and looks to go for the big shot of the toe end of the bat. That's another boundary. Ismail is turning the heat here.
Moves on to 25 from 8 balls.
Nicely played this time. Will pick up a single. Hassan Haziq batting on 18 of 24. Now 34 deliveries to go. 74 needed to win. The way Ismail is striking the ball, can he take them close? Looks to pull, misses, dot ball.
Dot balls like that are gold for the bowling team. I think Hassan has to try and get Ismail on strike.
Yeah, or maybe just he too starts hitting the ball. Backs away. Doesn't time that one at all. Will pick up a single. He's heard you. He's given Ismail the strike now. .73 of 32 balls then. Comes down the track. No timing on that one. Just a single.
So the last 4 balls have been good for the bowler, and the boundary he conceded was off the outside edge. So been a good over by Avi Dixit.
Again, no timing in that shot. And they will pick up a quick single to finish the over. 15 ball, 129 for 4.
Well, the next match this afternoon, it will see the host Thailand take on Japan, who have come from the Asia Eastern Pacific zone. So we're looking forward to this match very much.
Any favourites there, Richard?
Well, we always start tournaments with hope for the home side. So hope it'll be a good game and Thailand do well.
Sachin into his third over. His bowler Yorker. It's been played to the left of the keeper. Just a run. That brings the big burly figure of Ismail Ali. Strike rate of 270 right now. He's been murdering anything that has been on the shorter side. And time and again when you bowl full, he finds a way. Beats the mid-off fielder, keeps the boundary going, count going there. Moves on to 31.
If he keeps hitting the ball like this and finding the boundaries, Maldives have got a chance of an amazing victory against Singapore, who are a much higher rated team.
Yeah, he looked like a real liability on the field, Ismail Ali. But now with the bat, he's playing an absolute gem. Yorker, well bowled. Also, I think quicker short ball into the body should be an option. I understand that Ismail has pulled a few out of the park, but I think they were change of deliveries. If you can really bowl it quick, fast into his body, maybe that's one way to tuck him up. Not there, not in his hitting arc. That was gunned towards that deep mid-wicket fielder. Fortunately for the fielder, it was straight to him. Just a run.
But I think Singapore are happy to give Ismail a single to get him off strike, and the fielding on the boundary is standing up to the pressure.
Yeah, this is where Hassan Haziq has to step up. Somehow has to churn out a boundary. Short third, fine leg inside the circle, was looking to lap. That's where he was looking to play, over that short fine leg fielder. But Sachin instead has gone outside the marker down the leg side. If Hassan can strike a few boundaries, that Maldives dugout will be very much in contention. Right now, they look a little gloomy, because they know this game is getting to that impossible zone. That is the decision from the umpire. Where do you stand on that?
Well, he'd moved around earlier in the over, and
yeah, I
moved
don't
across
think
a
that's
little bit this time.
Yeah, I don't think that was a wide, to be honest. I understand the logic of the umpire. You can only give so much of breathing space to the bowler, but the batter was well outside the off stump and shuffling across. Umpires need to make these calls real time, so they don't get the luxury of the replay that we just had. Couple of wides here. Low full toss, the bat has flown away. Should have been the ball.
I think he was attempting to hit the ball that way, but the ball went to mid-off and the bat went to mid-wicket.
Yes, you're right. He wanted to hit that one over that long on region. Irrespective of those two wides, it's just 7 from the bat in this over. That's not enough. Ismail stands up tall, skies this one. Long on, charging forward. It'll fall between him and the bowler. As it turns out, Ismail had placed that perfectly. 61 to get from the last 4 overs. Could they?
Maldives probably need 3 or 4 boundaries and over to score 61 in 4. But Ismail has showed that he's got the power to do that.
Yes, he's got the power to get a 20-run over out of nowhere and bring them back in the contest. Right now, though, Ramesh returns for his second spell. It's got a very slingy action. With his action, the Yorker will be a handful. It's back of the length into the surface. That's the ball I was talking about. Quick into his body.
Yes, I think the previous balls that he was hitting through mid-wicket, short balls, but a much slower pace than that.
Yes, if you're trying to go upstairs, test him with the bouncer, bring out the effort ball. No change-ups. Follow-up is a wide. Yorker, that's a wide.
This time the batsman backs away, so a little bit unlucky. The bowler only just outside the guideline.
That would have been a wide. But you're right. The batter was backing away. Once again, trying to back away, hit through the offside. Doesn't get the connection right. Singapore will know one tight over and they have closed this game successfully. They would have. Similarly, Maldives looking for that massive 20-run over. Excellent Yorker. Inside half of the bat, back onto the stumps. The party is over for Ismail Ali. It's Ramesh into his second spell. Was brought back by the captain and he has responded by picking up his second wicket.
That's excellent bowling. And Ismail has delighted us with 33 off 17 balls, 3 fours and 2 sixes. I think the return of Ramesh here, bowling that slingy style of pace bowling, may have got the crucial wicket. Hassan Ibrahim at the crease. And still the captain keeper at the other end. But it had been Ismail Ali who'd kept Maldives in with a chance in this game. A single there to Hassan. Bowler fields, when it hits him on the foot, deflects it into the field. So an excellent over from Ramesh.
And now for Maldives, it's about getting as close as they can get to that score. Make sure you don't lose it by 30, 40 odd runs. 142 for 5 after 17.
But Ismail Ali was looking to get Maldives close to the target, but also the opening batsman had put on 50 in 5 overs. So it's been a pretty good batting performance throughout the morning for Maldives.
Yes, you're right, and there's a lot of things they'll take with them further ahead in this tournament. Off ball. Sachin strikes. The end is nearer for Maldives. In this particular game, Singapore having scored that many runs, finally their bowling is rising up to the top.
Yeah, homed it on the stumps. And that's Hassan Hasik, who's gone for 23 off 31 balls.
Mohammad Azam, new batter in. Sachin will be hoping to replicate the previous ball. Yes, right on the money. It's been turned away on the onside just for a single run out opportunity. Surely given out on the field. Back-to-back wickets for Singapore. Courtesy of a brilliant bit of work by the deep fielder who ran in quickly. Saw that the second run was not entirely on. And it's a good flat throw to the keeper, who's done the rest of it cleanly.
That ball didn't leave the 30-yard circle, but it was a very optimistic second run. Run out there by Rohan. Azam out for 1 off 1 ball. It's a slight pity if Maldives' innings crumples in a heap, because they were in with the chance right till 5 overs to go, and their highest ever score is 159. So I rather hope they can get at least past that.
Before the flurry of wickets actually happen here, it's very crucial somebody in that Maldives dugout mentioned the fact that they shouldn't be behind that far in the net run rate. So try and match that score, try and get as close to 200 as possible. Maybe 160, 170. Those 15-20 runs will matter a lot by the end of these group stage games when you have to qualify and get to the next round. Yorker being dug out.
I think, as we said with Group A yesterday, we've got one powerful team, Saudi Arabia in A and Singapore in B, but the other 3 teams could be beating each other. So second place in the group and the place in the semi-finals is up for grabs.
Change of pace, pulled in the gap. Long on comes around. A little bit of footwork being shown, but won't be able to stop the boundary. Welcome boundary for Maldives. That's what they need. Few of those big shots to make sure that the margin of defeat is not more than 30 odd runs. If they would have done that, they would do some good to that net run rate. the slowing. Pushed back to Sachin.
But when chasing 200, I really do think Maldives have done a good job of keeping in the game for so long.
Was a length ball. But not getting any bat onto that. 12 balls to go. 53 more needed for Maldives.
Looks like Maldives have got a good top six, really. And Ismail Ali top scoring at number 6, 33 off 17.
Ramesh's last over. He'll be targeting Timber, hoping to get a 3-4 or a 4-4. Even a 5-4 is on the cards. If he goes bang, bang, bang. Time and again, we've seen fast bowlers relishing on lower order wickets. And it's Ramesh's opportunity, and he's earned it. He's earned it by bowling well with the new ball, keeping the runs down, picking up a wicket with the second spell, accurate bouncer and left alone. Credit to Ibrahim Rizwan, who's very much a lower order batter, but he left it with purpose.
Ramesh certainly looks like a bowler that bowls well in the last 4 overs of an innings.
It's much more natural to his action, his type of bowling, the older ball.
Gets some reverse swing. And it's got a good bouncer and a Yorker, so that's all you need, really.
The regulation off cutter, but outside the wide marker. .150 up for Maldives, inching closer to their best batting effort ever. That's slinging away, that's played with the angle with an open face of the bat. There it is. Maldives have really put on a show in terms of their best batting effort ever. Unfortunately, those shots were not timely enough.
We didn't realistically think they could chase 200, but if they can get to 160 and a rate of 8 and over, it'd be a pretty impressive batting performance.
Oh, glorious. It looked like, no, it's just gone up. Richard, for a split second, I thought he's helped that one. Deep beyond the 5-leg region, not to be, has only skied it. Another wicket for Ramesh. Three for 19 now his figures. Hassan Ibrahim goes for 6.
We saw yesterday Bhutan looking like they were going to chase down Indonesia's score. They lost 5 wickets in the last 2 overs. So it's always possible for a sting in the tail at this stage of an innings.
I'm sure Singapore will look at the first half of 10 overs with the ball and see if they can improve. Only bad. So, oh, they'll eventually get a leg bye for that. 3 wickets is what Ramesh gets in his spell of bowling with the 46 needed from the last 6 balls. Singapore very much there. It's a support cast around Ramesh Kalimuthu, Sachin Banwali, Rahul Sharma, Avi Dikshit. They gotta perform better, I believe, once they come against higher ranked sides.
Ishan Sawhney, a bit unfortunate with 1 over for 21, but he came up against Adam Nassif, hitting 2 4s and 2 6s.
Yeah, also didn't get his line and length right, so went for plenty. But it's just because Singapore will still manage a massive win, that over hasn't really hurt them. Avi Dikshit, none for 24 so far. Let's see how he closes this innings down. Stride on strike. Run out opportunity, doesn't hit the stumps. Avi had the opportunity to throw the stumps down at the striker's end. He missed.
Again, more athletic fielding. They must have saved 20 or so in the field.
Also, there was a brief phase where Maldives themselves fielded really well, the 10 to the 15th over mark. But then again, they were not able to keep the runs down in the last 2-3 overs, which is why the total went up to 200 almost. What they will discuss, Richard, beyond this game, especially the Maldives top 6, is that they need batters out there in the top 3 who can play conventional cricket for the most part of first 10 overs, and then only when the next set of 10 overs arrive do they need the power of the likes of Adam and Ismail.
But overall, I think they'll be pleased with the score near to 160, because if they can score that sort of total against Japan or Thailand, that will be a tough chase for the other 2 teams. And they've done well in scoring this sort of total, batting second.
Japan take on Thailand for the next game. That kind of a score will be interesting in the first innings.
Well, again, Thailand have 154 as their highest score, and they did that to beat Maldives in a tournament a few years ago. They play a lot of 50 over cricket in the league, and they played in the 50 overs tournament they hosted last year, and SEA Games and Asian Games, so not quite so much T20 cricket.
Late onto that pull shot. With that being a dot ball, Ismail Nozwan will have the strike for the last ball of the match. If you joined us at the start of the broadcast this morning, it was Singapore who won the toss. The captain was very confident to bat first. Aritra Datta, he got a half century. Was very well supported by Surendran Chandra Mohan. For them to go on and post 199 in reply, the bowlers have done well. Swatted off the front foot, will only be 1, and that is that. As Team Singapore have notched up their first victory here at the ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024. They win this game by 41 runs. As far as Maldives are concerned, just as Richard mentioned, plenty of brownie points to get up to their highest total ever with the bat.
Yeah, 41 runs sounds like quite a heavy defeat, but they will be very pleased to have made that sort of score with 5 out of their top 6 all scoring runs.
Which wasn't the case when Maldives batted. Only 2 batters standing out in terms of their stroke play. A 20 ball 29 from Adam Nasif Umar, and right down that batting core, Ismail Ali, 33 from 17. Starts for Kaushal and Hassan Haziq, but none of them could convert that into a biggie. The bowling card looks impressive for Singapore. 3 for 19. Ramesh Kalimuthu had a real ball out there. 2 for 27 for the leggy Harsha Bharadwaj. Made it easier for his captain to control things and still attack. Story of the first game then. Freaky Friday. Almost 200 runs in that first innings thanks to Surendran Chandramohan's quality 82 runs. And in reply, it was Ramesh's day with the ball as Singapore won this match by 41 runs. You gotta stay glued to your screens though, because match number 8 will feature the hosts Thailand as they take on Japan. Right now, we dive into a little breather. On the other side, it's Nishant Majithia with the post-match presentation party.
Yes, thank you very much, Babashish. We've come to the end of the first match of the day, and it's, of course, time for the post-match presentation. Very good afternoon to all of you who are watching us on the Fan Code app and the official YouTube channel of ACC. Well, this match between Singapore and Maldives. Maldives did pretty well, got their highest T20I score ever, but still fell short by 41 runs. Before we begin, we'd like to thank Asian Cricket Council and the Cricket Association of Thailand for hosting this event. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, official streaming platform FanCode, official partners Dafa News and 1xBat, and commercial partners TCM. And as I mentioned in this game, Singapore defeated Maldives by 41 runs. Well done, Singapore. Well, to kickstart proceedings, I'd like to request the captain of Maldives, Hassan Haziq, to please come forward for a quick chat. Well, Hassan, a tough game, but I think you must be taking quite a few positives from this.
Yeah, I think overall it was a good game from both sides, but we did few mistakes from our bowling side, so hopefully we'll be coming with the positives and coming back stronger.
And anything you'd have done differently in the run chase?
I think almost if we bettered power play with few wickets in our hand, I think it would be a much different story than this.
Tough luck this time, but best of luck for the remaining games. That was Hassan Haziq, the captain of Maldives. Now, can I please request the captain of Singapore, Aritra Datta, for a quick chat? Well, Aritra, there is a Bengali term for the way the guys played. Pata Pati, it was an absolutely fantastic performance.
Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, it was a Pata-Pati performance indeed.
And I asked them that what the positives they are taking. Do you think at any stage you thought that the match is slipping away?
I think in patches they batted really well. Some of the batsmen came out all guns firing, so they put us under a bit of pressure. But I think wickets at key intervals got us back in the game, and we're always in control.
And some explosive batting at the top, 100 in the 9 overs. That must have given you a lot of pleasure.
Yeah, I think we are focusing on playing some good cricketing shots in the power play and in the overs leading after the power play, because the outfield was really fast, the wicket was really good. I think it paid off, and it was a good outcome.
Congratulations and good luck for the rest of the games.
Thank you very much.
Right then, now time for me to invite Mr. Gandhi, who will be giving away the Player of the Match trophy. Before I announce who the Player of the Match is, quite a few performances. Of course, the skipper did well with a half century. There were 3 wickets for Ramesh as well. But then the man who did the job for them with the bat, top scoring 82 of 55. The Player of the Match is Surendran Chandramohan. He'll receive the trophy from Mr. Gandhi. Well, Surendran, if we can have a quick chat. Very close to getting your second T20I 100. Feeling missed out?
Yeah, actually, I tried to put the score on the board. The ball was there only, so just tried to go there. But in the end, maybe I never could connect it properly. Maybe in the slot always I'd go there only, because I said one down I go to play like 18 overs. Once the ball is there, any time go. Don't look at my score. Look at the team scores always.
In the commentary box, we've given you the nickname of the bull because you have a stomping of your foot when you are batting. Tell us the secret behind that.
The one is a power. Once started the scooter, the ball will score 150 meters. That is the energy.
Very well played. Keep entertaining.
Thank you so much.
Right then, Surendran, the bull Chandramohan, has stomped his way to the Player of the Match award, and that's all for this game. Of course, there's a big one coming up with the host country taking on Japan. It's Thailand versus Japan in some time from now. Do join us for that. Do not forget to tune into FanCode and, of course, the official YouTube channel of ACC. Till the next game, take care.